Technology,
Science,
space,
environment,
people.
places.
It's all totally awesome.
Hi and welcome to Totally Awesome. Today we'll take a trip to an ancient lake that may hold many secrets about our environment.
We go to a school that is making paper planes in the name of education.
Watch as scientists study the action involved in playing sport and how to make it better.
And see why these knitters are keeping so busy.
Here in London, things are always changing. Industry is growing at a rapid rate and people are working hard to improve the quality of living by inventing exciting new products to help the environment. Here on Totally Awesome, we've shown you some great new ideas that are set to make a huge change to our world. And here's yet another. A building that is pointing to the future. The architects are calling it the most environmentally friendly store in Britain. Inside, natural light floods through the roof windows. A little different from the white neon lights of most supermarkets. The fridges run on propane gas, which doesn't produce chemicals harmful to the Earth's ozone layer. Cool air is drawn into the store at ground level. As it warms up, it rises and flows out through the grills in the roof. Both ventilation and heating systems have been designed to cut back sharply on energy consumption. These toilets use borehole water rather than the local water supply, and recycled plastic bottles give these walls a decorative pattern. Outside, the reed bed acts like a filter for rainwater from the yard. It's then recycled to water the landscape area around the store. All in all, the designers say the store will use only half the energy of a conventional store. And when you finish shopping, you can push your trolley over this ultra hard-wearing matting made of recycled vehicle tyres and load up the not so environmentally friendly car. The store's owners make a huge effort to persuade people to use alternative and greener means of transport to get here. And as we've seen, the day when we all drive electric cars or cycles to the superstore is not so far away. This is one store that is putting into practice the ideas that may change our environment for the better.
Underneath this huge icy landscape is a very interesting environment for scientists, a subglacial lake. It is Lake Vostok in the eastern Antarctic. There are no images of the lake, but remote sensing work indicates it's a 500 metre deep, dark body of water with 300 metres of sediment on its bottom. But reaching the lake is a major challenge. It's covered by 4 kilometres of ice. Lake Vostok was discovered almost by accident 5 years ago during a drilling project. The ice core contained air bubbles which gave scientists an amazing insight into the local atmosphere over 4 climatic periods. That's more than 400,000 years. The data confirmed information about greenhouse gases and global warming, and it's this sort of information which will be invaluable to science.
I think for all of us this is a interesting time.
A major workshop and conference was put into place to set out the long-term plan to study the lake. Biologists are fascinated because it's one of the planet's few extreme environments. We know a lot about life in hot springs, however the other end of the scale is something we don't know much about. NASA is also showing interest in the project. Its Origins of Life program involves traversing, exploring and penetrating large icy surfaces like the polar ice caps of Mars. The technology needed to do this would be similar to that needed at Lake Vostok. NASA says Lake Vostok shares many characteristics with Jupiter's moons, Callisto and Europa. Europa is a moon about the size of our moon. It has an icy shell. The icy shell is about the same thickness as the ice over Antarctica. Underneath the icy shell, there's an ocean, which is vast, deep and dark. There's more water in that ocean than there is in all of ours, say NASA scientists. It was originally thought that Vostok was a freshwater lake, but the latest information suggests it may be brackish or salty, which may mean there are more potential nutrients to support life. However, nothing can be said for sure until the lake is explored. Drilling technology that wouldn't pollute Vostok's clean, untouched environment has yet to be invented. While initial equipment testing may be carried out at Lake Vostok next year, it may be more than a decade before this mysterious polar sea tells us its secrets. I wonder what it has to say.